What is up? Talk about a flashback from over a decade ago. This is an old church building that DSC, an HVAC company in Phoenix, installed two over-under Trane package heat pumps in an attic up there, in an attic space outside of the gymnasium, and then ducted the condenser air with ductwork to two exhaust fans that have those little dampers right there. The church that's using it now says they don't even use those units. Thank God. So, got chiller problems down below, so that's what I'm fixing right now. Historic buildings, Phoenix. Chiller room. It has pretty much moonlight in here because they put some LEDs and they do save electricity, but they're not very bright down here. Got all the pumps shut off. I shut these VFDs off because it seems like the closed loop for the chilled water pretty much down at 0. So I got it manual filling right now. Got up to about 18. Yeah, about 18, 19, 20 psi. It's slowly filling. Get the bleeder up there. Doesn't seem to be hissing down here. It's probably hissing in all the high points up on the second, third floor by now, I'm sure. Hopefully they have no leak somewhere, but if they do, they will find it. Pressure there now. Sucks when half the gauges don't work. I've got the bypass open on the makeup because maybe the regulator is trashed. Got ourselves two York chillers. When we got here, this said it was like 40 degrees. That's just because it didn't have any water flow, or very little. I don't even know how the flow switch is probably not working or something. Shit. And this one's just not calling. This is the smaller one. Some old stuff in here too. That stuff ain't being used anymore. Well, I just dropped a bunch. There must be a lot of air in this line still. It's actually running right where it wants to be though. That's the discharge pressure of the building pump. That little pump's got a pump to this whole 3-story building. Yikes. Because maybe the air handlers aren't that far up. Just turned on the primary pumps to the chiller. Ooh, chiller 1 just started too. Sweet. Hopefully that'll kick on here in a second. That's reading pretty normal now. 86 return water and 76 leaving water, and it's, yep, system loop's pretty warm. Got about a 2-degree drop so far. I think the second one just kicked in over here. It did. The big bad boy just pulled in the second compressor. So we'll see this leaving like that. These might be a little louder than a Goodman, but not by much. But you know, 6-cylinder compressors are not exactly known to be quiet. Millennium recip chiller. Something else about this setup. You don't want to stick your hand in that. I'm not getting good light. But basically the pulleys are on the outside. It's working its butt off. think the customer has his set point set for 40, so he needs to turn that back up to about 44 or 45. Should be staging down by now. It's working its butt off. Well, amps are coming down now that the temp's coming down, but condenser water, I just checked that a minute ago. Condenser water was like 106 leaving and like 96 coming back from the towers. It's a little warm outside, and there's a pretty good amount of evaporation you can see coming out of the tower. It's working its butt off. You see the water evaporating out of the top of that sucker. It's got a nice load on it. Some old school stuff in this room. Dark and spooky too. Any lights in here? I guess I do. Man, old sump pumps in the ground. That's probably from rainwater or whatever. Old compressor or something. Really old boilers. Look at these suckers. There's the old tubes. General Boiler Company, Illinois. And look at that. Wow. These were just gravity boilers. Yeah, these gravity boilers. They were not did not have a blower motor on them. They're not forced air combustion. Nope. Just gravity. There's the readjust the air. Wow. Old stuff in here. Abandoned. They're just using the water loop now. The boiler's outside. This is choice. Pretty spooky place for some people probably, I bet, coming into these old rooms like this. Underground, going through little pop doors like this. Custom